What's up? What is happening? I got one more skunk to do, and I think 3 raccoons up there. And if we get them done quick enough, we'll do a coyote quick. Otherwise, we'll save the coyotes for tomorrow night. Not skinning nothing tonight. Scraping it and putting it on stretchers, though. Skunk. Pretty old skunk. With not much of a tail. Not much good of a tail. This one will be good to send to the get tanned. Because he ain't got too much good about his tail. Hey, Colt. Courtney. Liana. What's in the box? What's in what box? What box? Oh, this? Borax. Borax. It's a lot warmer in here tonight than it was last night. 55 degrees in here now. 55 degrees. Oakridge does some pretty good lives. He's getting better. He's going to be top notch pretty soon. What's up, O. Henry? He's probably going to pass me before you know it. You'll be... Oh, Punch just texted me back, Liana. I asked him if Danny still had the same number. DJ! I just watched the video you posted. I don't know if I can work on the river with that fucking ice floating like that. That'd be kind of nerve-wracking. Have you ever seen the Titanic? Wheeler! Oh, Henry! Shot time! We might as well start the night off with a bang. I might as well finish this bottle off before I hit the crown. Ringo! Yep, that's it. You just got to stay consistent. Cheers, boys and girls. We ain't got much left of this bottle, but I got a whole nother bottle. Peach Crown. Ah. Whew, that shit's still good. Is that a beaver on the beam? That's a skunk. That's a skunk, bro. The last skunk I got to do right now. I gotta keep the fire going and keep it warm in here, so hopefully most of them coons are thawed out tomorrow. I'm gonna go on a skinning spree. I'm gonna keep a few of them to put on the website too, so I gotta figure out which ones are the best ones. A cube! Quit fucking around before you rip a hole. Quit fucking around with it. Puppies are wound up. All wound up. Not as wound up as last night, though. At least they ain't barking and screaming and howling. It's a skunk. It is a skunk. What's up, Steve? Gotta watch out for the nipples so you don't tear a giant hole. What is that? Pure Alaska, what is up, buddy? $120 an hour? Holy smokes. Mr. Alaska, what you got for temps up there today? We were negative 11 this morning when I went to work. Negative fucking cold is what it was. Look you go. 22? Holy shit. See, we can say we're colder than Alaska today. I think, what is it, Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday is supposed to be 54 degrees here. Negative 11 this morning, and Thursday 54. I really wish winter would make up its mind. Make up its damn mind. This is a skunk right here. I got some coons up here to do once I get this skunk done. But we gotta get old Skunky Puss done first. Just one skunk, Steve. Just one skunk. The last skunk I got left. The other three we did last night. This is the last one I got left to do. And then we got some coons. And then I'm thinking tomorrow night we'll probably do coyotes. I got two or three of them to do. Totally disrespectful? I don't agree. How do you learn the depth? It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. Every animal's different. Like coons, you can scrape the hell out of coons and not tear a hole. Skunks, you gotta be real careful. They got real thin skin. I am flushing a skunk. We are making fur. Making fur. You got to scrape all the fat and meat off of the leather. That's what we're doing. I wish I had about 100 of these little suckers. Skunks are worth good money this year. I'm not going to make any. Most of these are going to get sold. I don't have the right sewing machine to make anything with them yet. Once I get a sewing machine, then I'll start making stuff. But right now I do not have it, so everything will get sold. Either sold to my fur buyer, or I'll send it in, have it tanned, and it'll be sold on my website. How much is skunk worth? Depends on the tail. That's really all it depends on, is what the tail looks like this year. Skunks right now this year are in high demand. But they got to have a lot of white in their tail. That's what they're looking for. Really white tails. A skunk scarf would be sweet. I just seen somebody that made a skunk blanket, and that thing looked awesome. That skunk blanket looked absolutely just cooler than shit. So we might have to, once I get my sewing machine, we might have to look into making us a skunk blanket. Because it was pretty. Why can't I get you to go up in there? Oh, that one slid right in there. Son of a bitch. Oh, here we go with the reporting again. Reported for murder. You can't murder animals, Ryan. Moron. Here, Ryan, let me help you out here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful evening, Ryan. Go troll somebody else. Alright, mods, if you see anybody that says the word report, boot them. Be gone. I don't want to see the word report tonight. He can go watch that dude wearing spandex singing songs. Seems like that's about more his speed anyhow. There we go. Oh, we got a little more on the head. Give him a whip. A whipty whip. Get this head done. Oh, they can call the cops all they want. I don't care. Let them call the cops. Yeah. Don't say the word report or you're going to get booted out of here. Thanks, Wheeler. Reported and you're dishonorable. Oh, bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Hold on. What advice do you have on skinning animals? Take your time. You're gonna mess stuff up the first couple you do. Guarantee it. I did. 30 years ago, I messed up a lot of them. It takes a lot of practice to get good at this. Just have patience. Take your time. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube to watch to teach you how to do it. Watch them and learn stuff. Dude, I've been doing this for 3 years and everybody's been reporting me. I'm not banned yet. So you guys saying you're going to report me, it's doing zero fucking good. You're just making yourselves look like jackasses. I've been doing this literally for 3 years every night. I'm still here. I'm not banned. I'm getting paid. Moron. How are some people so stupid? Is that poaching? No, it's legal. Poaching is illegal. You really think if I was doing something illegal, I'd be posting it all over the internet? Skunks do not have a season here. You can hunt skunks all year round if you want to. Same with coyotes. There's no season on them. You can hunt them all year round. Trying to make the tannery a little less work here, so I'm making sure I get everything all trimmed off. Trying to make it a little easier on him. Maybe he'll give me a discount if he don't got to do so much work to it. Probably not. Probably not. I can dream though. The more of this fat and meat you get off, the softer the leather is after it's done. Lucy, go. That's why I try and get all this shit off I can. Especially on the ones that I'm gonna have tanned. And yeah, if y'all are new in here and you don't like this kind of stuff, you don't have to stay. Nobody is forcing you to stay in here. Nobody. All right. Now it's raccoon time. What do we got going on there? Now it's raccoon time. I think there's three of them. Three of them there to do. You're being forced to watch this? Somebody's standing there holding your eyes open, huh? I'll bet they are. I'll bet they are. Oop. Stay on their nose. Whoops. Way behind on the chat. There. Nobody needs to ask what this is now. There is a pinned comment telling you what it is. Raccoons are a little tougher. I got to use the sharp side of my knife just for a little bit. Just from the ears to just past his shoulders. They're kind of gristly. Be careful because that is very sharp. You'll cut a hole right in the bitch. Brian, what is up? Moldy strawberries, you all right? Are you all right? You gonna be okay? I mean, your name is Moldy Strawberries. That's awful creative. We'll put it like that. Awfully creative. I don't even have a beer open yet. Italian, appreciate it. Thanks for being here. How do you buy an animal? Once I get them tanned, they'll be on my website. I'll have coyotes, raccoons, skunks, probably some beavers on there. They'll all be on the website. I eat beavers. I don't eat raccoons or coyotes or skunks. Why do I peel off animal skin? Because it's part of my job. How much is the fox? I don't have any fox. I have one fox, and I'm keeping that one. Well, actually, it's for my father-in-law's getting that one. Oh, that beer's good. Oh, that beer is good. Now I can get to ripping. Hunting and stuff. I am scraping a raccoon. If you just joined, I am scraping the fat off of this raccoon. And it looks like wow. Yep, it's dead. There's no saving it no more. It's dead. So are all of them raccoons over there, all dead. There's 14 of them laying over there. They're all dead. This is the circle of life. Humans are the ultimate predator, the top of the food chain. I use traps. Where's he go? Go. Go. What do I do with the meat? I throw it away. I feed it to the birds. The eagles eat it. I do not eat it. Not raccoons, anyhow. Or coyotes. There's only one animal that I trap that I eat, and that is beaver. Whoops. Barking spiders. Barking spiders. What you skinning? You got anything different from last time I was here? You got coyotes and a badger. I'm doing a raccoon right now. I got 3 raccoons to do. Tomorrow night we'll do the. I got 3 coyotes, 2 or 3 coyotes too. We'll do the coyotes then. What's beaver taste like? The only way I can describe it, it's kind of a cross between beef and deer. Beef and deer. A cross between beef and deer is how I could say it. Wheeler! Oh, Henry! And whoever else is taking a shot. Cheers, boys and girls. Uh-oh, one more shot left in that bottle. Oh, whoo. Ooh, that one hit a little different. That one hit a little different than normal. That was good. Made me feel it. Made me feel it all the way down to my belly. All the way into my belly. The skunk in the back. He is really clean. That one turned out real nice. That is nice, clean, white leather. He'll be real nice. That one will be on the website. After it gets tanned. One of these weekends I got to get a box of shit put together and shipped out. This weekend I don't hardly have any days off. Tomorrow. So maybe next weekend I'll do that. Get my shit sent off so it gets done. I think as many people ask about coyotes, I don't think my coyotes are gonna last long on there. How many you doing tonight? I did one skunk already and I'm doing 3 raccoons. That way all the coons I got skinned are done. Tomorrow I gotta go freshen up my traps and get the snow off of them so they don't freeze. I gotta haul some carcasses out to the birds. And hopefully by tomorrow after dinner, some of these coons are thawed out so I can start skinning. Am I doing a stream, doing the coyotes? Yeah, I'll probably do the coyotes tomorrow night. I'll get my coyotes, all the coyotes I got done tomorrow night. That way I can flip them Monday morning and then they're done, ready to go. This damn thing is slick. I can't even hang on. I still got to use a towel. Wheeler! How cold is it? Oh. Justin, it was fucking negative 11 this morning when I went to work. It was cold. I don't think it's that cold now. I think it's like 12, maybe. 12 degrees. And this week we're supposed to have a big warm up. I think 54 on Thursday. 54 on Thursday. I'd go set a bunch of coon traps, but all my coons I've been seeing are rubbed. They're starting to rub real hard. Oh, in the shop, you mean? Yeah. It is about 58 degrees. I got a fire going tonight. I was cold in here last night, but it was only about 38, I think. 37 in here last night. I was getting a little chilly. You're always in a cutoff anyway. The thermometer's up there, up higher. I got a 3-foot drop in my garage, and that's where I'm at. It's a little cooler down here. It's 60 at the thermometer, though. almost. It is cooler down here though. This morning was real cold. Real cold. Come on. Iowa, how many coons you got left to do? You get all your rats put up? Mm-hmm. $40 to $45 is, I could definitely work in that. That's probably what it is down here. It's about 45. Because I'm not any thinner than you are. If it was that hot down here, I'd be sweating. Moldy strawberry, you're scared of what? You gonna hold on to your rats? I got 2 rats. I don't know where they're at, but I got 2 rats. Caught them in a beaver trap. What am I doing? I am flushing raccoon tonight. I got 3 left that are skinned and put up until all my other ones, till them other 14 or 15 thaw out a little bit so I can skin them. They're a little frozen. It got pretty cold in the garage this week and they all froze. How many I got left? There's 3 more here skinned. And I got 15 of them laying over here on the floor thawing out. 15 coons and 1 badger thawing out. Oh, total. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I think I'm right at about 100. Ish. 100-ish. Real close to 100, if not right at 100. $100 coons and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 25 coyotes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 beavers. 1 otter and 1 bobcat. Speaking of which, I gotta go get them checked in before I forget about them, then season's over. And then I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm jealous of you. I wish I had your coon numbers. I'm way behind where I was at last year. But we've been working a lot of hours, so I haven't really even had the time this year to put the line out that I had last year. So that's why I'm behind. Working too many hours at work. I told my boss that. I said, this shit's really cutting into my trapping life. He didn't seem to care. Iowa, has it seemed to you like the coon numbers are down a little bit? Like they didn't have a very good hatch this year. Around here, it seems like our numbers are a little bit low. I know. I've been watching for him. I've been watching. Way down. Yeah, that's what I know. I noticed that too. I got a lot of 4 or 5X coons this year, but they are ugly. They are ugly, ugly color. Orange, yellow. The bitches only had 4 instead of 8 babies. I know it. They were slacking. Yeah, I know. My coons are all. I got a few pretty good colored ones, but most of my big coons, the really big ones, I call them a school bus. They're just ugly. What do I use the fur for? I sell most of it. It's all for sale. I can think of what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that's just it too, Iowa. The places I caught a lot of coons last year, I didn't even see any sign this year. I mean, I caught a few in some of my hot spots, but some of my real hot spots where I usually catch within a mile, usually catch 25, 30 coons. I maybe caught 5 or 6. And that's it. Our numbers, I don't know what happened. Yeah, last year my opening weekend that I set, I think I set 50 dog proofs out. And I think that first weekend I caught 37 coons. The first check. This year, not that much. Not so much. I think my first check I caught 8 or 9. It was bad. It was real bad. Now the coyote numbers are up. About everywhere I go, I see damn coyotes running across the road or out in the field. All on property I don't have permission to trap. Same here. I got a lot of buddies, they don't trap, but they like to go do that daytime calling. And they said they have not got as many coons this year as they have in the past. I got one great big boar coon on trail camera, and he's big. I thought it was a coyote at first standing there. He's living in a brush pile, I'm pretty sure, right by where I got a couple coyote sets and a trail camera on it. I'm going to try and call him out of there tomorrow, maybe. See if I can get his big ass to come out. He's a big coon. Honey, you want to come along? I'm just going to sit in the pickup, and I'm going to put the call on top of the roof. And when he comes out of that brush pile, I'm just going to shoot him. Shoot him. Bert, it'll be warm in the pickup. It'll get you out of the house for a little bit. I know. But it's nice, this folds up. Oh shit. I can fold this beam up right out of the way. It ties to the wall. I just put a 5-gallon bucket next to me. I was really thinking about building a fat box like you got. But that's going to take up that much more room here in the summer when I'm not using it. Now if I get out in the country like we want to get, and I get a bigger shop built, I'm gonna have an area dedicated for this stuff, and then I will have that. I'm a little confined on space, so I got to make everything kind of efficient. Because I'm a mess. Yeah, I got a mess in here right now. If all them coons weren't frozen, they'd all been skinned. I'm probably gonna take half of them and lay them up by the stove so they thaw out overnight. It's colder than Safari's nutsack. Satan's nutsack. Wouldn't Satan's nutsack be hot? Addie, you shut up. I think Satan's nutsack would be hot. I'm not so sure it's cold. I don't think it's cold down there. How much are pelts going for? Iowa, you heard? I haven't sold none yet. Iowa, you heard what finished coon's gonna bring? Or what'd they bring at the Iowa sale? I should have brought some shit over to that. I should have brought my coyotes over. Be a chance of them being better once they realize how the numbers. Well, that's why I always keep mine. I keep mine till the end of when beaver season's over. The fur buyer comes right to my house. I sell them everything right away. End of March. Everything gets sold at one time. And sometimes it helps me, and sometimes I think it hurts me. That one year I know they were getting pretty decent money at the beginning of season. And then shit tanked at the end of the season, and I still had all my shit, and I didn't make as much as my buddies did. How much are my coyotes going for? I probably won't be. My fur buyer probably will not buy any coyotes this year. Coyotes are bad. Bad. See, there's a big boy. That's a big old coon, but he is just that ugly ass color. Just ugly color. But that is a damn big coon. That's going to be at least a 5X. I wish they were better color. Yeah, I use the same beam for everything. One fleshing beam. The only thing I can't flesh on here is muskrats or minks. Some of my skunks are too small. They won't fit on here worth of shit. Man, that's a big coon. That was a damn big coon. How wide is my beam? My beam was 8 inches. I cut it down to 7 inches. It was 8. And I had a hard time even getting the coyotes. Once I get to their neck and their head, I had a hard time getting the coyotes on there. So I cut the fucker down. Now everything seems to fit a lot better on there. It's going to be a gristly one. I can already see it. Oh, we're already past it. Already past it. The gutting, I do not gut them, Vicky. Nothing. None of these animals get gutted. The guts stay with the carcass. Blue jays are little assholes. How do you kill the animals, raccoons? I shoot them. Yeah, Weeby Elite, I believe this one is. I freaking love this knife. I've had this knife for probably 6 or 7 years now, and I've only ran the steel over the sharp edge one time. It is still sharp. The carcass, I take it out, I got a spot in the field or I throw it for the birds to eat. Then in the spring, after the summer, when the birds and the bugs got everything all ate off the bones, I go out and pick up my skulls. This is just a hobby. The hobby that pays me a little bit. I don't get enough critters to make a lot of money. I always break even. It pays for my expenses. And I might sometimes make a little. But I enjoy doing it, so it's just what I do. It's a hobby I enjoy that pays me back. Work today sucked, Colt. It sucked. Peanut. Is that a polecat? No. No. It's a raccoon. It's a Ricky. Ricky the raccoon. Get on there. Iowa, you did that video explaining to people about the fat that you missed. Well, I watched that, so I come out here and look at mine. I'm like, how much? I wonder how much I missed. I got little white spots all over, but it swept. They sweat right off. All right, Iowa, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, if you try and get it all, then you think you're taking too much time on each fur. It don't hurt nothing. It sweats right off. Go get some shit done, Iowa. You got a lot more to do than I do. Yeah, I hold on to everything until like the second week in March. Cameron Wilkinson. Hey, is anybody in here like racing? Anybody like any dirt track racing? Got your pup? I got your pup here too. I'll bring him over tomorrow. You like racing? Everybody. Oh, Peyton, you got to watch dirt track. It's more fun than NASCAR. If you got a piece of paper, where'd it go? Wilkinson Racing Team. Go follow them on YouTube. Wilkinson Racing Team. Go follow him. I work with him. He works with me during the week, and he races all weekend. They're some of the best drivers around. Until I get a car. Then they're going to have to be used to being second. I don't even want to try to build a race car. No way. They're expensive. Yeah, no, I know. No race cars. 3 was the best driver. Yeah, on concrete, though. How come I can't take up that hobby? Them Wilkinson boys make a lot of money every year. The Intimidator. Old senior. That's what I told Cameron. I said, he's going to be the next Dale Earnhardt. If he gets too good and nobody can beat him on dirt, they're going to have to put him on concrete. I would not lose. I can drive like a motherfucker, honey. I can drive. Cameron knows I can drive. You should see me drive the Cushman at work. I take them corners like I'm driving a NASCAR. I can though. You miss it, honey, back in the day when I used to race dirt bikes. I was ripping. Just ripping. Whop, whop. That's not really what it sounded like. My dirt bike was two-stroke, so it was more of a whiny. Kind of more like that. About roll it. I don't about roll it. Cameron, one of these shutdowns, we're going to juice that Cushman up so it'll do about 45 mile an hour. I did. When I lived in South Dakota, they had a track. They had a track right there, so I raced for a couple years. I've been on a dirt bike pretty much my whole life. I raced a YZF 250. It was on a motocross track, PA. I would love to get into those trail races in the woods. That would be awesome. This was on a track with the big jumps and the whoops. They don't have them around here anymore. Where it's two people in a car, they don't have them here. They used to have them here. They don't have them here no more. What's my day job? I work in a steel mill. KTM 300. Hey, tell them I got one, Cameron. Actually, I got 5. And we'll find out tomorrow afternoon. I might still have 6. I don't know. Hopefully that guy shows up. He said he was coming tomorrow afternoon to get a mail. So if he wants a puppy, I got one for him. I got one for him. Nope, not U.S. Steel. We're bigger than U.S. Steel. What does it smell like? It don't smell bad in here. Karen, tell them to hurry up and decide. They're ready to go tomorrow. Tomorrow they turn 8 weeks old. Well, actually, they could go right now. I wouldn't even care. They need to be someplace where they get more attention. 'Cause right now they're just out in the garage. I play with them when I'm out here, but they need more attention. I said 2 feet, like running. Physical exercise. Yeah, not me. Not me, gun dog. That running stuff is for the birds. The only way I'm gonna run is if something's chasing me. And then I gotta hope he's really not into it that much, because I can't run very far. I can run real fast for a short distance, but I can't run very far. So I really hope whatever's chasing me is not real interested. Cameron, you decide what you're naming that puppy yet? Chavez. That's catchy. Chavez. I like that. Let's go with that, Cameron. Chavez. Now, honey, Cameron just got a new puppy today. His mom and dad went to South Dakota and picked him up a new puppy. But he didn't want a lab. He wanted a Brittany? I told him he needs another. That puppy needs a puppy to play with. I think he's got 2 dogs. I'm pretty sure. Silly raccoon, come! I got some for sale. Then he needs 3. You want a lab, but you're not allowed to? Why not? That seems silly that you're not allowed to have a lab. A lab's a damn good dog. Labs are damn good dogs. Loyal. They don't care about the kids climbing all over them all the time. My old Chocolate, I wish I could find one like him again. He was a good dog. He was a damn good dog. It is. You're right, Gun Dog. It is easier to ask forgiveness than it is to ask permission. Guinea pigs? Well, see, you need a lab to play with your guinea pigs. And sleep in the garage. What are you talking about? Lab pit mix. Does that make? That's got to make it not too bad of a dog, actually. That would probably make actually a pretty good dog. My body, I'm not sure that would be around another puppy. You gotta introduce them slow. Oh. Get off of there, you son of a bitch. Oh, nipple. Stopped in time. Stopped just in time. Floyd Mayweather. Oh boy. But my landlords don't let me. You gonna sue your landlord? You can't do that because they don't let you have an animal. That's their rules. They own the property. They can make that rule if they want to. That's the way it goes. That's why you gotta buy a house and you can do whatever the hell you want to it. You can have a damn cow in the backyard if you want. Maybe not a cow. That might be a city ordinance against that. Fire! Oh. That old coon fat is the best thing to put in the fire. She burns nice and hot. What does it do to the fire? Coon fat is once it gets hot, it's just like oil. Oil burns real good. You just throw it on top of the wood when it's burning and it gets soaks that wood with that oil and it gets hot. Mrs. Oakridge, what's up? What breed is my dog? My dog is a lab. A silver lab. Those horses 100% nocturnal. Slept all damn day. Roamed with the cows. Roddy and Labs, that would be a good dog too, I think. My cousin had a Roddy. He was a good dog. And I have always had a lab. My whole life growing up, I've had a lab. But my family has always been bird hunters too, so that's why I've always had a hunting dog. Gundog, I never asked you, how's your coons turn out that you put up? Shot! That's gonna polish off this bottle, boys. One more shot left in here. Cheers! Empty. Empty. Now we'll drink this. Oy. Fuck, I'm getting fat and old. Can't even bend over and pick up a damn towel. One more coon. This one's another ugly colored bastard. So ugly colored. This one's got a lot of big blood clots on his head. So this might suck. I bet you I bet you I end up with a couple holes in this one. I should have dipped him in that water first to let him soak that fucking blood out. Because there is a lot of it. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna... We got way too many clots in this one. Blood clots in his head. We're gonna soak this guy for a little bit. Yeah, he is all full of blood clots. I got a bucket of water right here. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, that water's fucking cold. Ooh. There's ice in there, boys. There's ice in there. Holy shit. We're just gonna soak his head for a while. But then I'll have to let him dry before I put him on a board. Oh, I'm not cold. Just my hand was cold. I just dipped it in fucking ice water. Get off me, chunk of fat. Has my dog had puppies before? Yeah, just about 8 weeks ago. This is her first litter. That was her first litter. And we decided, nah, no more wintertime puppies. What? Come here. Come here. Hey, come here, Lucy. Either get up here and let me pet you or go lay down. You're not eating that shit. All right, go lay down. Go. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Did you sell them? Not yet. They're right up here in the garage. Get in there and lay down. Get in there and lay down. Lucy, get in there and lay down. Who's the father? A yellow lab. The father is my buddy's yellow lab. Next pup will be a beagle. Gun dog, I've always wanted a beagle. That'd be my trapline dog. That would be my trapline dog. Am I still gay? Nah. No, not today. Not today, I'm not. No gay today. No gay today. Oh. We're gonna do the skunk first. Ah. Shit. I forgot I gotta take a couple coons off the board before I could put any coons on the boards. I'm out of belly boards. Beagles are good little dogs. And I've always wanted one. I just never had one. That's gonna be a real nice skunk. Didn't even rip no holes in this one. Nipples are all still intact. There's one bullet hole. One little bullet hole. I'm not a fan of small dogs. Well, that's why a beagle is probably the smallest dog I would get. I wouldn't go any smaller than a beagle. Definitely not a Pomeranian or, I call him the devil dog, a fucking Chihuahua. Definitely no Chihuahua. Them little dogs are demons. Straight demons. I've had more girl dogs than boy dogs, gun dog. My last lab I had was a chocolate male. That was the absolute best dog I've ever had. Otherwise, all my other labs I always had were female. My very first lab, his name was Otis. And my second lab's name was Tinker. And then I had Chance. And now I got Lucy. All my dogs have lived to be very old. They're all very healthy, very old dogs when they died. Tinker, she just laid down one day and didn't wake back up. Chance, I guess I had to put Chance down. That was more Chance. Liana grew up with Chance. Chance was Liana's dog. They were buddies when she was little. You're training a shepherd to be a squirrel dog? That's something new. I thought shepherds are more like drug dogs. I'll make mistakes, and mistakes are very territorial. She was gunshot. She'd point until I shot, then she'd be under the truck. Oh. That's where I was always pretty fortunate. All of my labs, I never got one that was gun shy. Chance, if he heard me pushing the buttons on the gun safe, he was ready to go. Or if you didn't happen to hear me get in the gun safe, if I'd rack that shotgun, he will run you over to get to the pickup. Just run you flat the hell over. He was a good old boy. Skunk lips. All right. Little borax in the tail. There we go. Done skunk. That's a pretty good sized skunk. Pretty good sized skunks. I have not actually, all my skunks have been pretty dumb. No, my Chance, that's the only that he get wound up for booming because he liked to go hunting. He would chase firecrackers. So no, that's not dumb. Dogs like what they like. But yeah, my chocolate lab chased bottle rockets. He chased all sorts of shit. Let me find a couple coons to take down here. There's one. There's another one. There we go. That's a big coon. That's a pretty big coon. Oh, wrong rag. That's what you want it to look like. That nice creamy color. That's real nice. I used to have a pet raccoon that I took raccoon hunting with me. Oh. I don't know if she was really bothered by it. I'm not sure she even knew what other raccoons were. But if we've seen a raccoon go in a hole, if I put my pickup window up and just left it open just a little bit and left her in there, she'd put her head up by the crack of the window and make all sorts of raccoon noises. And that fucking coon that we saw go in the hole would come running right back out. That was fun. Oh, that was a lot of fun. That is a nice big coon. I wish these suckers were better color though. They're just such ugly ass colors. They're not good. Just not good colors. Not good colors at all. All right. That's my wiping my hands rag. Not my wiping the sweat off the coon's rag. Oh. Uh-oh. We got one a little snug. Little snug. Oh, got him. Got him. And that is another one that's just an ugly, ugly, ugly color. I don't get it. Can you guys see that yellow tint in there? See how yellow that looks? That's not what they want. Did I shit myself? Yeah, I let one rip a second ago. Have you ever gotten an albino raccoon? No. No, I have not. Would I like to? Absolutely. You think it looks good? That's the right color. That yellow color is not what the fur market wants. But that's what the fur market's going to get, because that's what most of my coons look like. Like this one we just did. He's got that yellow. Well, this one's more of a brown, not really yellow, but that's still not the ideal color. That one actually don't look horrible. That one we might have, that's a big coon. That one we might have to keep and make a hat out of. How's his tail look? His tail looks shitty. Well, getting sold. Getting sold. If I'm going to keep them to make stuff out of them, they're going to look 100% perfect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. big old bastard. He is big. This is an extra large stretcher. And his tail goes just about 4 inches from the end. This is a big guy. If you guys ever get into doing this, take your time and make it look the absolute best you can. Your fur buyer will notice that you took a little extra time to make things look a little bit nicer, and you will notice it on your prices. Most fur buyers are that way anyhow. They really, that's why when I do these right here, I try to make that line straight across. As straight as I can get it. Just makes it look nicer. Because they do notice that stuff. The better you take care of it, the better they're going to take care of you. Because those guys are selling it, after they buy it from you, they're selling it to somebody else. So if you make it look real good, they're going to make more money on it too. So they're going to pay you more money for it. I always try to keep my tail going down the center of the board nice and straight. Guys, see how oily these coons are? That's not water on my hands, that's oil. That's why my hands are so soft. I keep them all slicked up. Ugh. I got man hands, yeah, but this stuff is better. This is better than lotion. It's better than lotion. I remember you from Fish yesterday, the skunk. Yep, and we just did another skunk. We just put another skunk on the board. Well, honey, I know I probably got man hands, but it's better I have man hands than girl hands. Little wussy girl hands. Right? Right? Am I right or am I right? What is the lotion? It's just, Wheeler, it's not really lotion. It's just the oil. You probably can't see, my hands look wet. That's just the oil that comes off these raccoon hides. They're really oily. It's like nature's lotion. Nature's lotion. Oils from skinning. Fucking A right, Wheeler. Fucking A right, doggy. Oh, I gotta get rid of lips before I put that in. Lips. Whoopsie. Alright. There's a raccoon done. We gotta make his ears look better. I don't like the way them ears look. There we go. That's better. Another big ass raccoon. Look at that sucker. I'm 6'3". That's a big coon. That big chunk of coon fat's still burning real nice in there. Burning real nice. Oh, damn it, gun dog. I gotta get you a pattern. I just remembered that. Oh, this one ain't quite as big, but still good. Almost a 4X. I gotta get you a pattern made. Or traced out. So you can make some boards. I fucking forgot all about that. Frost, what is up? Doing good. Very good. Yeah, they're either sleeping or they're whining. That's what they do. That's just what they do. They're either sleeping or whining. Hopefully here soon they're sleeping and whining at somebody else's house. Coons, yeah, you got to catch them real young. Like when they just get their eyes open. Or before. The one I had for a pet, I caught her when she was big enough to run. I had to chase her. She went running across the road with her mom and all of her little siblings. And I slammed on the fucking brakes, threw it in park, and jumped out of the pickup. And chased her down the shoulder of the road for about 150 yards before I finally could reach down to get a hold of her tail. Well, then she was real mad. She was real mad. For about 2 hours. After about 2 hours of being away from mom, I think she was getting hungry or thirsty or something. So I had a water bowl for her and I went and grabbed it and brought it over to her. And then she wasn't crabby with me no more. She calmed right down. And then I was mom. She fucking followed me everywhere. But that was probably one of the funnest pets I've ever had as a pet raccoon. So much fun. She went everywhere with me. I had a bench seat in my old pickup. She loved to lay on the back of that bench seat and watch out the window. Skunk spray. Coons don't. That's why I got a female. The males, I heard from people that have had pet coons before, the males got real ornery. So if I'd have caught that little sucker and it would have been a male, I probably would have let him go again. Or maybe not. I'd have probably raised him up for a while. Then when he started to get ornery, just let him go. That's probably what I would have done. Get all them loose hairs out of there. There. Now we're all done. Now what the fuck are we gonna do? I don't want to start on a coyote. Looks like we're drinking. I guess I still got plenty to do. I got all sorts of shit I could take off the boards. All sorts of stuff. Here's another big damn possum. Big old damn possum. I gotta put this up. Fucking Lucy decided, well, she's sleeping in the house now, but She decided she was going to eat my other possum I had saved. I might get me enough possums and make me a possum hat. They got really soft, really thick, soft fur. So I might make me a possum hat. You want a possum for a pet? They're so ugly. Courtney, they are so ugly. They're just like a big rat. I think that's all they are. I think they're just a mutated rat. I think that's what they are. That's what I feel. I take this damn apron off. Now I'm done getting messy. Now we'll just take the coons. Taking some coons off. Courtney, next time I see a possum in the summertime that's got little babies on her back, I'll let you know. You come get them. I could have had another pet raccoon the last couple years. Every time somebody sees them on the road or something, they always call me. You want a pet raccoon? You want a pet raccoon? No? Not right now, I don't. Whoa. That's a long drive, Courtney. What'd you say, Georgia? Georgia to Nebraska. How far is that? That's a long ass ways. I feel. I feel that's a very long ways. How's your tail look? Not worth a shit. Why, when their color looks decent, their tails look like crap? I think I got a few decent looking ones down there I got to skin yet. But that'll get put on the website. I don't know how many I'm going to keep for that. Exactly. I don't know. I don't know how much the demand's going to be. How many people are going to buy coons? I've had a lot of people say they want a coyote. So there'll be quite a few coyotes on there. Probably every single one I've caught. This one was caught in a snare. So he's getting sold. He's gonna have a weak spot on his belly. He's got to get sold. A mountain lion? Oh, Henry? How in the hell do you come across a mountain lion for a pet? That sounds crazy to me. That sounds just crazy to me. Oh, look, here's one I cut a hole in. And you don't have a tail. Tailless raccoon. I get a couple of them every year. Hopefully the raccoons have a better breeding season this year and there's more raccoons to catch next year. I'm really kind of disappointed in my numbers. I think if I'm lucky, I'm going to hit 100 this year. I think if I'm lucky, I'll hit 100. Hey. What's going on over there? Huh? What the hell's going on over there? Here's another tailless one. I don't know how they lose their tails. Get in a fight with another coon, or getting hurt and it falls off, or what? But I do catch a couple every year with no tails on them. Oh, this is another one in a snare. Oh, he probably could have stayed on the board just a little bit longer. He'll be alright. He'll dry up here too. They will dry up there. Well, Wheeler, that I think you might. Let me read that again here. That would be the point. More raccoons, the less overpopulated they would be. Plus, the more coons, the more money. So that part's backwards. The less coons there are, the more money they're worth. Shot. Because if you got less raccoons, the fur buyers are more likely going to have a little bit of a bidding war, so they get more coons. Cheers, O. Henry! Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, a little stronger than my black velvet. Whew. We get a little drunk around here, Vicky. We do like to have a few. I'll be on for a little bit yet, Deerfield. I'm gonna try and get all my coons that are dried up. I'm gonna take them off tonight. Might as well get them off. That way, when I get these all skinned, I got room to put up there and boards to put them on. Yeah, Vicky, we like to have a good time. We ain't here for a long time. We're here for a good time. No skinning tonight. You're a little late. We did a skunk and 2 coons already. Now I'm taking coons off the stretchers. You still hang out. Come on. We're fun. We're still fun. Just hang out. I don't have anything to skin right now. Everything I got to skin is frozen. I gotta wait till it falls out. Some of these coons have been hanging up here a long time. They're good and dry. They're definitely dry. Oh, what size is that one? 4X. Yeah. I am checking the color and how decent these all are for the ones that I want to keep. That one's got a nice fluffy tail. Add color. In October, Wheeler, you coming on down? Come on. I need somebody to go trapping with me. My wife won't do it. We'll get you in the pickup. Don't you worry about that. You know they're good and dry when they shrunk enough to pull the pins out by themselves. Do I carry a pistol? Yes, all the time. If I don't have one on my hip, I always have one in my truck. And the reason being is there's getting to be a lot of fucking crazies around. I carry a Smith & Wesson M&P subcompact 9 with some nasty ass hollow points in it. With the extended mag, so it extends my grip, extends the grip down a little bit. Oh, I've always got a knife in my pocket too. Yep, gotta have the hollow point. Sometimes when I'm feeling ambitious and I want to carry something that feels like a brick, I'll carry my Kimber 1911 45. But that's a little bit heavy for an everyday carry. That 45 is a little bit heavy. That 9mm really, really light. Damn it, I forgot to see what size this one was. This one feels nice and thick. Nice tail. Decent color. My hanger on the end over there, that's my stuff I'm getting tanned. And then I've got two hangers here. There's my 4 and 5X and my 2 and 3X are on that one. I only got one on there. But that one's got about 10 coons on it again already. But that one over there is the ones I'm keeping to get tanned. That's why I'm kind of paying attention to what the color of these are while I'm taking them off, so I know which ones I want to keep. That next one's a big bastard. You take up the whole damn stretcher, all the way to the end. I even had to scrunch his tail up. Puppies must be done with their nap. They're starting to jack around again. Oh, that one's got a hole in his belly. He's getting sold. And he's an ugly color anyhow. Sold! Man. I need to start paying attention so their eyes don't get so small. can't get them on my hangers if I don't have a spot to stick it through. How many's on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more, and that hanger is full. I put 10 on each hanger, that way I know how many, I can count them real easy. Another one sold. I can't believe how many of these coons this year have just been this ugly damn color. It's crazy. Got a fluffy tail, and he's nice and fluffy, but he's just the wrong damn color. Just the wrong damn color. Boy, they went out of that pen. They really want to get out of that pen. Damn near every coon I've done tonight has been a 4X. A 4X is a big coon. Another pretty tail. Oh, fuck, I don't know. That next one looks like a good looking one. Whoops. There we go. There's another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Fucking 10. Where am I gonna hang this son of a bitch? There's a lot of coons hanging over there. I kind of hope this one's a good looking one. He looks good without looking at the others, looking at him so far. Oh, fuck. All right. You know you're getting a little chunky when you can't bend over. I am almost out of hangers. I'm going to have to start tying them together. Well, I thought this one looked good up there, but he does not. I don't, you guys can see that? See that yellow color? They're soft. I just wish they were all a better color. That's just not good. Not good at all. Oh my God, we got a little bit smaller one here. What the hell? Not much smaller. It's not quite a 3X. This one will go on the smaller hanger. Maybe. Unless he's a nice color. If he's a nice color, he's staying home. Nope. Well, maybe. Maybe. Why do the ones that look good have ugly fucking tails? That blows my mind. Now the yellow ones are cheaper. They're not the same. They're looking for one color. If you have all of them, that one color that they want, you'll get top dollar for your coons. If they're all 3, 4, 5X coons and they're the good color, I'd be making good money. Shot! Oh, Henry! Ringo! Cheers, boys and girls. Ah. Oh, I gotta really think about this one. This one would be a good one for on the website. Nice and prime. No holes. Not a horrible color, but not yellow. All right. That'll be a website coon. Bacon? I love bacon. I just love bacon. Especially bacon that's fresh. Fresh off the hog's ass. How long have you been up here? Long enough to come off? Or you need a little more time? Oh, you're yellow. You're gonna get a little more time. You guys are all getting moved over here. I don't know if this one's quite dry enough yet. I can already tell just by the yellow hair I can see on his belly that this is one that's getting sold. We'll take him off. Close enough. Dry enough. Well, it's 60 degrees. Them puppies should be good and warm tonight. I'll throw a big chunk of wood on the fire before I go to bed so it stays nice and warm in here all night. And I'll still have some coals in the morning to keep the fire going all day. So I'll be working in here tomorrow night. Oh, we got a whole bunch. I've been pulling pretty hard and it won't move. I got a whole bunch of pins to take out yet. Hold on, let me get done with these and we'll go watch puppies for a minute. Just hold on a second. I think this is the last one I got to take off. I should take a bunch of beavers off too, but I'm not doing that tonight. I can do that tomorrow. This one's got a real short nubby tail. And an ugly color, I think. Oh, that's better than some of the other ones. Sell it. Oh, sell it. We got a few more. There's a few of them down there that are here. I'll get one. I'll show you the good color. This is a smaller coon, but that silvery black color like that, that's the color you want. And that one is thawed out enough to skin. Good. Boy, he had a fucking little problem with his ear. Good. That one's good enough to skin. I'm gonna have to go through these tomorrow. That silvery black color. There's another great big one down here. Oh. This is another big coon. That color, he's got a little bit of yellow to him, but not as much. Not bad. That's more of a silver. That's a good looking coon. That's a big damn coon. And he's still, too stiff to skin. And here's a little badger. Just a little bitty badger. He's got real nice fur though. Long, soft, fluffy fur. I'm gonna hang him up so he dries, or so he thaws out faster. I'd like to get him skinned tomorrow night. Oh, his toes are all fucked. Well, I guess I ain't keeping the claws on that one. I usually try to keep the feet on the badger, but his fucking front toes are all screwed up. We'll hang him up so he gets a good and a thawed out. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night too, probably. Unhide crayfish. Oh boy, what'd I do? What'd I do? You want the badger? That little badger? Oh yeah, puppies. Puppies. Hold on, let me get a beer. You guys don't judge me, because these little bastards make a mess. All right, here, hold on. We'll turn you around. What are you shitheads doing? Huh? What are you shitheads doing? What are you doing? Oh, come here, little buddy. Oh. What's happening? Huh? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Boy, you guys are all sorts of wound up, huh? Huh? Now bite. They're getting to know what the word no means. Aren't you? Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. 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 Boy, fuck, they're wound up. They are 8 weeks old. Yeah, they could all be named Shut up, Leroy. They could all be named Leroy right now. Yep, they are all black labs. I know they need to get out and run around. Maybe tomorrow I'll open this pen up and they can run around in the garage. It's supposed to be real nice this week too, so one day when the kids get home from school, we'll let them out in the yard and let them run. Yeah, you know what? Crayfish, I have no idea what causes the yellowing in them coons. I don't know. Some years they all look good. I don't know if it's what they eat or if it was the temperatures or what it was or what it is. I have no idea. I wish I knew. But 90% of the coons I got this year are all that yellow color. There's one of these in here. One of these boys is just calm as can be. And there's one of them in here that's just ornery as hell. Where you at, little girl? Where you at, little girl? Hold on, you got a weenus? No? Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl. Oh, here's the only girl in the batch. The only little girl in the batch. Huh. Oh. You like your ear scratched? Uh-huh. The only little girl in the batch. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want her too? Lucy, be nice. Look at this little shit. They got a mess. They got out of their pen one day and just made a mess. I got a hell of a mess to clean up when they're all gone. It's not poop on its head, it's just wood chips. No, she don't mind it when I let them all out. She'll play with them all. She likes to play with them. But now all these assholes are jealous I got her out. Come here, puppy. Did you get him? Come here, puppy. What are you doing with that? Come here, you little shithead. Come here, you little shithead. What are you doing? You gotta go back in there. You're not running around in here all night. Hey, hey, hey. Lucy has been a really good mom. No, that whining never stops. Sean, I happen to have 5 of them for sale. They are all little lovers. Oh, little lady. Little lady. Every one of them, if you get them out one at a time and sit on the floor, they'll snuggle right up in your lap. Your dog's going ballistic? I'll bet they are. You got a 4.5 hour drive from right now, Alaska? Jeez. It's 11:30 here. Four and a half hour drive. How are the roads? They get them all cleared off after all the snow you've been getting? Well, they decided they don't want to be over here no more. You gotta go over there and jack around. A lot of black ice. Alaska, need to get some of them steel studded tires. Then you can just haul ass on that ice. You guys thirsty? You need some water? Hold on, I'll get you some. About 4 more minutes and I'm bailing out of here. 3 hours. Yeah, Alaska, do you get paid for the drive there and the drive home, or you get paid for one way? That one way at least? When I used to be on call, I would get paid from the time I left my house, but I would not get paid for the drive home. Oh, little buddy, you're fine. You guys got to get out of here. You're going to be jumping over that fence pretty soon. Oh, you're getting paid for the way home, too? You're making damn good money tonight. Well, that sounds like a hell of a deal, Alaska. Get me a job. I'm coming to Alaska. Courtney, thanks for hanging out. You don't got to thank me. Thank you for hanging out. They sound like smoke detectors? Yeah. When you're in here with them long enough, that gets really old. Oh, yep, now it's playtime. Now it's playtime. I gotta fill their heater up. Put a piece of that hardwood in the fire. $12 of 120 per hour. Oh, Jesus. Sheesh. How many beers have I had? Hey. I think this is number 4. And about, Lucy, about 5 or 6 shots. Not too much. I'm not drunk yet. You ain't going nowhere, cute. Why don't we end the stream? Because I'm waiting for right at 3 hours, which is right about now. All right, guys. It is time. Wheeler, you have a good night. Cute, go to bed. Everybody go to bed. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow night. Later.